Hi everyone, my name is Mesfin Demais, CPA from partner of Financial and Skyline Group's CPA firm. And I have a partner with me here, Ubishat Mahari. Over 15 years we have been doing taxes and accounting, and it's been great helping and serving you, our community, and today we're here to answer some of your tax and accounting questions you may have. We try to put together all the questions we have in the past, and now here we go.
Hi, this is Ubishat Mahari from Financial and Skyline Group's partner. We're celebrating our 15th year anniversary this year, and we brought you this video to go over a few questions that have come to our attention over the years. Thank you.
Yes, you do need to file a tax return if your income is above standard deduction. For example, if you are a single and filing as single, your income over $12,000, that means you do need to file tax return. But sometimes you may have a W-2 from the company that is less than $12,000. But in that example, if you have a tax that you paid, you may get a refund. Therefore, sometimes you do need to file less than 12,000 income, because you may get a refund if you have a W-2 and you have a tax, federal tax or state tax that you paid.
There are 5 different filing status. The first one is single, somebody who's not married. The second one is for married people who choose to file together. The third one is married filing separately. Anyone who's married has the choice to file married filing separately. One spouse files who's his own income, and the other files who's her own income or his income. The fourth one is head of household. Head of household is for somebody who has a dependent, a qualifying child. The fifth one is widower, somebody who lost a spouse. If they have a qualifying child, they can file widower for the next 2 years. Additional note, if you are married but your spouse is not in the country and doesn't have a social security number, you can still file married filing jointly. All you need is the original passport from the country of residence and send it to IRS, and within a month they will assign tax ID number, and then after you can file married filing jointly.
There are different type of income resources coming from. For example, W-2 as an employee, 1099 example from Uber, rental income if you own a property, or you have a pension or 401k, social security. Those are some of the type of incomes that you generate, and also you may need to file taxes based on your income.
The most common types of documents are 1099s if you are self-employed, W-2 if you are employed, and then if you have pension income such as from 401k or social security. Additionally, if you are a partner or shareholder in S corporation or LLC, you need to get your K1. Also, if you or your dependent has attended school during the year, you need a 1098T from the school. If you send your child to daycare, you need a letter from the child care provider. This letter should have a tax ID number and the amount you paid. If you trade stock, you need 1099D statement showing how much stock you traded, how much your cost was, and how much your proceed was. This is very important. If you don't have this document, it will be reported to IRS as if everything you sold was an income to you. If you had Obamacare, you make sure you have your 1095A. If you file your tax return with the 1095A, IRS will not process your return.
How can you maximize your refund? There are a few types of way that you can maximize your refund. For example, you own a property. Mortgage expense or mortgage interest expense from your mortgage is part of your income reduction. Another one, pension or 401k. You maximize your 401k for that calendar year. That helps you to minimize your income tax, your taxable income. Therefore, you can maximize your refund. Another one, daycare. If you have kids and you pay for daycare, that is part of expense on your income. Up to $600 you may qualify for daycare, depending on your income, of course. Sometimes if your income is higher than over $100,000, that may have a limitation on a daycare credit. Another one is a student loan. If you pay interest expense on a student loan, that is part of your tax deduction. Therefore, you can maximize your refund. And if you are going to school, college, and you pay for tuition fees, that is part of credit on your tax. Therefore, you can maximize your refund.
If you owe federal or state, you have multiple options to pay what you owe. The first one and the easiest one is using your checking or saving account number. You can request for direct withdrawal from your account. The second one is you can pay with credit card. The last one and the third option is you can send a check. As long as you send a check by the due date, you will be fine. But if the amount is something you cannot afford to pay right now, IRS is very flexible. You can request up to 72 payments and pay what you owe in installment. The states also have installment programs, but it's always advised to pay the state first, since the states have a higher penalty and interest. Lastly, gather your information early, file your taxes early, and avoid late payments. You can give us a call anytime and we'll be happy to answer your questions. We have offices in Silver Spring, Maryland, and Skyline area, Falls Church. And we thank you very much for being with us for the last 15 years, and we look forward to serve you again this year.